tonight we are quite interested in engineering.
Have you got a question? It's all about spot welding. Yeah? I know a couple of you weren't here last week, but you know about spot welding anyway. You've done it for a couple of years now. What we're going to do, I'll go over what I've produced on the board, so you'll know what's going on.
Nice work, get someone else to do.
Right, so spot welding. This is a spot welding quiz.
Oh God, go on.
Hopefully everyone's awake this morning, yeah? There's going to be a big prize at the end of this, whoever wins. Right, last week's tasks were to be split into groups, which you're now sitting in, yeah? Okay, a bank of 30 questions, so if you haven't got 30 questions in front of you now, you'll have to think about it.
Turn on that one. Oh, you can do that.
Okay. So what I gave everyone this, which was the criteria, criteria for this unit, didn't I? And you had to research the shaded areas, which was different for each group. There's also a lot of other questions that were going to be asked you by other groups that you need to look at. What to do? Who wasn't here last week? If I just give it a sheet, then anyone else? Oh look, someone else's bit of paper here. Who's this? Anybody? Anyone else need one of these? Wasn't here last week. Is that yours? Okay, the second task was that you had just over an hour to use the PCs in here, learning centre, current knowledge or any other resource that you might have had to try and come up with answers to these questions. Yeah, so you've got the criteria there. You have to look up some sort of question based on it that you think other people are going to struggle with. Yeah, it wasn't any good. Remember, it wasn't any good looking up something that's really, really simple. You might all have the same sort of question. Okay, so you're also tasked to have a definitive answer to it. So if team A, the Ferrari team asks Porsche team or whatever, asks a question on something really, really technical, they need to have the answer. Yeah? All happy with that? That one, it's a bit of an experiment, this one. So, as I said, you're also tasked to revise questions on both sides. This is a revision thing. Yeah, we've done the work on it, most of the work on it between myself and Andrew. Talk the lessons. This is a revision. You've got the exam when? Thursday. So that's what this is about, right? Okay, so the rules. We split into 3 groups. I'm going to get a point out. And we'll see who's going to go first. Heads or tails? No? Heads or tails? Nope. Heads or tails? Yes! Right, you go first. Right, so there you go. We saw that go first. What team are you called? Right. Okay, first. Right, so what will happen is you will direct a question. Listen to the rules, because otherwise you don't know what's going on. This team will direct a question to your team, because it's block-wise, it's going to go block-wise. Okay?
Oh, it's like...
And then we'll work our way around.
It's like QI.
Excel. QI Excel. It's a big group. You have 10 seconds, like the time last time. You have 10 seconds to discuss it within your group. And then after 10 seconds, I haven't got that one. After those 10 seconds, then you're going to either answer or pass. If you pass, it goes into the next group round. But it's got to be a group answer. If somebody shouts an answer out, you're all going to be upset if it's wrong, aren't you? You've got to decide whether you think it's right. Okay, so over here, I'm really well pre-planned. So it was Ferrari, wasn't it? Next one.
I'll go VW.
Right, so if you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you get a point off. Yeah? So I'll just type up points on the board. By the end of the lesson, we're going to go for, we'll see how it goes, we'll run out of questions. By the end of the lesson, we'll see who's the winner. My decision's final, so if I disagree with what you said, it's up.
I'll give you a 5, let's swing the vote on.
Oh look, I've got on here, bonus points are available for expensive answers. What's expensive, mate? Do you agree with that? I'll put, you can get bonus points for expensive answers.
You get a point for that.
Matt says, in detail. Everyone agree with that? You get extra points for expensive answers. So it shows a deep knowledge of the subject. So I might give you extra points. You can convince me, maybe. Okay, correct answers passed on to the next one. So Ferrari asks a portion question, they don't know the answer, they pass, go on to the next one. Thank you. However, they may pass without a lost point. So if they pass it on to you and you don't know it, you can say we don't know it and you don't lose a point. Okay? And at the end of the session, one with the most points wins. If there's two teams with the same amount of points, I'll ask a tiebreaker question.
What if they had that one? Massive cake.
Then we have another one. Then another one.
I'll take a break.
Okay, any questions? No swearing. Right, let's go.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, the camera.
Right, have you prepared your first question on this team? And don't go yet. Oh, so let me down, see? Let me down. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to rotate them. So, decide who's going to go first, and you're going to rotate questions. Yeah? On each team. Stop swearing! Right, have you decided who's going to ask the first question?
Tim said he's not.
Jordan's first up then. Right. Off you go then.
How is the spot bar from?
Right, so his question then. How is a spot well formed? You've got 10 seconds to just have a little chat. Tell them, make sure. You've got 2 seconds. Okay, keep that. Right, give us your answer.
It's fusion. It's
That's right. Take time.
It's where electricity is put through a piece of metal and then it's heated up and then fuses the actual 2 bits of metal together using, well, not using, but it creates a weld which makes a joint.
Okay. What do you think?
That's not a crash. I'll put with the fusion and then that, yeah, like this.
Yeah? So, how's it formed? You've got 2 plates of metal that are resistant to flow electricity. You've got all the copper electrodes that are not resistant, they flow quite well. So as the electricity goes through, it heats the 2 up. So that's a point, isn't it? Okay, so you've got the first point then. Let's here then. You've got to ask the next team, the Lambo team over there, a question.
What is the correct side of a spot weld nugget?
Got 10 seconds to have a little think about it.
Spot weld nugget.
I didn't even say anything about that.
Well, basically, you have clue.
At least you're honest.
No? Do you know, can't you remember the formula?
Well, they have it on many of our answers, so legit wants to be.
There's a formula for it? Okay, you can't remember? You going to pass? There you go. Well, next script, do you know how to work that out?
What's the question?
Repeat the question.
What is the correct size of a spot weld nugget?
7 inches.
Depends how big the weld is.
Depends
what you got, like,
Depends how big the weld is.
Well, we use
Or what metal?
In past now. at this lot. Yeah. Do you know the formula?
How big's a piece of string?
Power and the wires.
Don't you remember the little drawing like this?
Yeah. No. Zor.
Oh,
It was 2 times material thickness plus what?
I didn't even know that.
So if you got 2 1 mil pieces of steel, it's 2 times 1 plus 3. So 5 mil. You know the formula, we need to know the formula, and I would have given it to you. I did last week. That week before it. Okay, so up the top there, your turn to ask the motley crew here a question.
Just any one of them questions.
How do you maintain a good corrosion protection from the pregnant?
Prime it up and express it, prime it up first.
Hang on, have a 10 seconds to think about it. Talk to your friends.
Prime it up first.
Spit on it.
How do you maintain good corrosion resistance around spots?
Well-proof primer.
Well, what?
Well-proof.
Well-proof, probably.
Welding proof.
Well-proof.
Well-proof.
I'll stop getting picky.
Well-proof primer. That's a good answer. Okay. Barry's turn to ask a question. Different person has to ask this question of the next team. So have a find at one. You ready? Go for it.
What is the main thing you've got to do to aluminium before it starts being welded?
You got 3 seconds. Anyone got an answer?
Clean the metal.
Clean the metal.
And you've got to prepare it.
Oh, no. Hang on. This take.
Otherwise,
Okay, so what was the definitive answer over here then? What are you going for? What do you say?
What, remove the layers?
You have? You have got to clean it up.
Yeah, protective layer.
Not quite. You're almost there. You've got one word missing. You're going to let them have it or not?
No.
What are you after then?
You've got to scrape score the oxide with a white brush before you put it on.
Remove the oxide layer.
That's what I said.
And the
I didn't hear the word oxide.
And the white brush got to be a certain...
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
Careful as well, otherwise you
Yeah, it's got to be stainless steel.
Yeah.
If you put steel onto aluminium then, what does that create? Right, I'm going to give them half a point.
They got it wrong.
They got it mostly right and they expanded on it and was quite happy with their expansion. Okay, so Paul should get to ask the question then.
Dave's answering it, I've been asking it.
Right, all this stuff then.
Makes that gut. What PPE should you use when spot welding?
Right. 10 seconds to think about it.
Where's that one?
It's got to be a good list up to the top there. Cut wise, we'll go cut wise. Okay, so give us a good list. It's got to be a good list. Because that's quite an easy question.
It's got to be in detail as well.
Come in.
Glove,
Buzz,
welding mask.
you listening? Wait, listening. Buzz, welding mask. What's up? What was welding?
Like, take your eye from like sparks.
Cold goggles.
Yeah, that's the one. Your overalls,
Yeah.
boot,
Yeah.
attraction.
Stop, stop. Yeah, stop. It's good to list on the list. Anything else? Repeat them quickly. So you said gloves,
Goggles,
goggles.
overalls,
Yeah.
boot, attraction.
You don't agree? What else is there?
Welding mask.
Yeah, you said gloves.
He didn't say what size he said what he liked.
Okay. What type of gloves? 4160 bit.
Rubber gloves.
Like leathery ones.
Leathery one.
Rolling gloves.
They're like working.
Either, yeah.
Washing up gloves.
Either will be good. As long as you didn't say latex or anything like that, that'd be fine, because otherwise they'd melt your fingers. So that would be fine. Okay, so happy with that one?
No.
You're lost your -1 and you're back onto 0. Question to ask this side here.
State a test to check well quality.
State a test to check well quality. 10 seconds starting from now. Hang on, then. What's the 10 seconds?
Oh, I know about this.
And the shoot test.
Is that the only test?
And visual.
Right, so you're going with those ones you've already told me then, are you?
The visual test.
Yeah, that's alright, isn't it? Everyone agree with that?
No.
Field test.
That's
Field test, visual test.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Question for this team over to here then. Someone different to ask it.
Pick one hard one.
How many pounds does a spot welder use?
Right, 10 seconds to think about it.
How many ounces does a spot welder use?
If you can make what they got on there. Oh, probably 2 points. Oh, yeah. Wait 10 seconds.
10 seconds is on.
Give me an answer.
Half hour.
Got to be below 50. Got to be below 50 volts penetrate the skin.
Yeah, the volts has to be below 4.
Do not on like that.
That's 40.
And then the amps can't penetrate the skin without the volts.
No, current is what pushes the
Right, tell me what you want to say now. Go for it.
I have like 50 seconds.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's sexy stage. Because he wants them to win.
They're saying 50 amps. What have you got?
I've got 8,000 to
8,000. Quite a lot. Yeah, because amps, when you're doing a spot weld,
Well,
when you're welding something like listen up. You get a transformer that steps down the voltage and steps up the amp.
That's one of my questions.
Sorry.
you asked
Right?
that question.
I want to make sure everyone understands.
Okay.
Yeah? So you need a lot of amps to weld high strength steels. That's why quite often you have to end up McBrazing them because you haven't got a powerful enough setup in your repair shop. Yeah?
Can we get some points? Is one of my questions.
Do we get an extra point?
No.
You get one more when skin penetrates.
I think skin.
That's interesting. Isn't it?
Give half a point.
No. It's getting more even now. What I like though is because you don't know we're having a discussion. Everyone got to hear that discussion. That's why they go on a bit longer. Okay. Right, so you're great to ask them a question over there.
That one, definitely.
That one?
Yeah, mine.
Right, okay. What different types of materials can be welded?
Was that?
What different types of materials can be welded?
No, so you ask this one. 5 seconds now, let's chat about it. Nobody talks in this bit and then they talk afterwards.
Oh, start.
Give me your answers then.
Have you got on those?
Huh?
Then you're in.
What?
Metal.
Okay, just tell me some materials that you will. Steel's one.
Metal plastic.
Plastic. Can you weld plastic with this type of? No, you can weld plastic, but not with this type of setup. So you tell me one.
What
Steel.
material? Metal. There you go. That's right.
I was going to say
The simplest types you can spot welding. Hey?
It's only about spot welding.
yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Spot weld plastic. You're right.
Right. Well, I would say we need probably 3 to give you a point for it.
There is only 3.
Makes sense.
So I'm letting you have a little bit longer. So we want you to feel singled out.
Hang on, how come they get extra time?
You're getting extra
They get
time.
extra time, they get bonus
I
points.
think we let you have extra time.
Go on, then, tell me what you're saying, louder.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't really speak.
You got a dentist.
So Mark, we're bowl steel, aluminium, anything else? Variations of steel?
That's 2/3 of the question, isn't it?
What was, I didn't hear that last bit.
So we get 3/4 of the
We'll
point.
let them have half a point.
2/3.
No, we get 3/4. There's no round.
So if you could, all right, I'll open it up a little bit just to give you the extra.
We didn't get that.
No, because they're all 1 point.
Could you get the votes?
What other variations of steel are there? High straight? Ultra. There's quite a few of those, isn't there? What about if you mix chromium with steel? Stainless steel. I'm going to give you a point for that. Right, so much, mate.
I didn't say that. I've done half point.
Yeah.
Only give us about 5 minutes.
You can weld stainless steel, all the other types of steels with it. You can weld aluminium if you've got a powerful enough machine.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
says
He won't aluminium
different
there.
welding.
You can, the one that we got down there, if you've got 2 bits of stainless either
That's it,
side,
done
badly,
there.
you can do it, but it's not ideal.
You record information from the dentist.
Okay, right, there's a question. Where would you record information on the spot welding? 10 seconds, starting now.
On your foot.
Okay, answer them.
He just said it on your foot.
On the job card, that sound good?
No.
There is another place you can record information as well.
That must be on your foot then. Yeah.
Right. Okay, spot it. I don't, so it's just expanding this one. You get your point.
We get one thing, get this one.
You get your point because that's where it needs to go. Listen up. What information do you record on the job card then? There'll be a spot welding. If you've got more than one spot welder, what have you got on there?
Locations,
Yeah, so the spot welder will have a number on it if you've got more than one, if you're working in a proper pads body shop. So it'll have 1, 2, 3 on it. You're right in there, number 1. What else do you put on there?
Who done the job?
Who done the job? It's important, isn't it?
How long it took?
You might write, yeah, you could write on there how long it
Every
took.
cup of tea, yeah.
How long thickness you set?
You could record the settings. Where else could that be recorded?
That's
No, you can get information from that.
Send a letter up.
If you phone them up, they're going to go, we're not really interested, we're really not. Right, that's a good one. Some machines have something inside them, don't they? Remember? They have a little memory card in there. And every spot weld is recorded. So you might have to enter the details of the job and the car. What are we doing? Yeah, details of the job, the car, everything like that goes into the machine. Like a little digital LCD printout thing. It records it all.
we get that one, but
No, I told you that. And where else? If you're keeping, previous question, if you're keeping the spot weld samples, you're going to write details on that, aren't you? Otherwise, it'll just be like part of metal in the corner, you won't know which one relates to what. Last question then. This team here, let's go.
what's the difference between a single and three-phase electric?
Oh my god.
What's the difference between single and three-phase electricity? 10 seconds. 10 seconds, so think about that one.
I don't know, wait, wait, then.
Come on, girls.
Can we get, if they don't get it, really answer, can we get it?
What's the matter, you look confused?
Right, it's a nice complicated one to end on. You need a
I ain't got a
point
Scooby.
to keep where you are. If you get it wrong, oh dear. Right, so as it stands, save at the end of 1.
I was saving that last question till last.
Okay,
The regulations.
what's the answer to the three-phase question there? Come on.
Single 240, no, it's wrong, that is. Wait.
Right, so far.
Single 240 volt, three-phase 720 volt.
They're also three phase.
Not 720.
I don't care what you think. It's also to do with the back weight, and then you do the current on.
Do you remember this? You've got single phase, you've got a zero line, you've got the phase up and down. Yeah?
Did I not answer that question?
Frequency.
It's losing, isn't it?
Your second phase, so basically you've got the same power lead, but you've got 3 of them. Yeah? So the second one does this. The third one, this one starts slightly out of phase. Yeah? The voltage is 450. If you had said that there's various different amps you can get, maximum we use is 60 amps, you've got 2 points. But remember this one? Yeah, so this is your plus, this is the minus, and the sine wave goes up.
And on it's about 3 different plugs on.
3 phases necessarily different colours.
And the colours are different.
3, 4, 8.
Do you remember then you run it for a rectifier? And it changes to all positive, and then they used it on that pro spot reader, and you end up with a signal like this in the positive. Yeah? Because this single phase is bad because it pulses, it goes on and off. 3 phases off is on more offset. Yeah? As a revision exercise, what do you think? Did it work or not? Everyone? Right? Up top there. My question was, as a revision exercise for what we've done, was that okay? Good? Bad? Tell me some things.
Entertaining.
Same different, isn't it?
So if we were doing a different subject, we do this again. Different team.
Gang. We'll win again. Gang wars.
Any other feedback for it? Johnny, next one. Right, we will finish it early.
Here's one last question for you at home. How do you know that God is a civil engineer? Because when he designed the human body, he put the recreation area right next to the sewage outflow. Good night.